Good morning, YouTube. We've covered a lot of naughty things that Tesla has done, but none of them have made April mad. Ever.
Right.
Ever, but I think this one will.
Okay. I don't know if I can get mad because they're just starting out, like it's a new thing, and there's some bumps in the road that they need to get over, right?
They've been around for almost 20 years now.
Okay,
So
that's incorrect.
They figured something out. So yeah, when they send out a new software update, maybe they should test the software updates a little bit more with their staff or beta testers or whoever. Because when they roll out the latest software updates for the Tesla, dog mode would just randomly fail on owners. So the thing where you can leave your dog in the car with the AC running and all that stuff, it leaves the message on the screen, hey, it's 70 degrees in the cabin, my dog's happy, please don't break the window. Well, it was failing on people and dogs were cooking in the cars.
Do you know how hot it gets in the car? Like if you get in a car, like even like leather seats, like black leather seats in the sun, like you can't even touch it because it's so hot. And then it's like radiates, it's like cooking. All the metal on the dash and everything is like cooking, and those stainless steel panels is cooking. Like you cook an egg or fish on that
Super
stainless
dangerous.
steel hood
Yes.
or the frunk.
I found it annoying with the Cybertruck that I couldn't just leave the key in it to leave it running. It could detect when I got out of the car because of the seat sensors that I wasn't sitting there. Even though I leave the key in it, it quits running. Leaves the air conditioning or turns it off or whatever. And I still have a kid in the car. I'm running in to get something, and then the car turns off even though I've left the key in. Like, stay on without me having to go beep, boop, bop, boop, beep, boop, boop. It was annoying.
Right. So there's some setting deep in there that you just kind of have to research and really learn. Like you have to take a course.
Dog mode, camping mode is another one they have, and then I think there's like an environment mode where you can say leave it on for an hour or something, whatever.
Right.
So yeah, that's not a good one. Cooking puppies in the car to finally accomplish making you angry about Tesla over something.
That's really, really, really bad. Because what happens if there's like a child or a kid in the car that you're thinking?
See, I brought up the dogs first because that's April's, sore spot there,
I love
sensitive
puppies.
spot.
Right.
Because the next one is about children in Tesla. So they have two batteries in them. They have the big EV battery that's underneath you where you sit, and then there's still a normal 12-volt battery on the Cybertruck. It's the higher voltage, but still one that runs sort of like a car.
Right.
And if that one goes bad, then your whole car bricks. It goes dead. And that happened apparently to a Tesla with a toddler inside of it and the parents not inside of the car.
Well, first of all, maybe you shouldn't leave a toddler in a car.
Do you know how hard it is to like unstrap a kid and go through all that stuff, and like you just need to pop in to get something for a second, picking up a pack? Like you can lock your car with it running.
Leave your kid in the car
For a minute or two, and you're an eye shot of them, and you're just going in to pick up, not in a store, but say someone's driveway, you're just picking something up. Whatever.
Okay.
The production is to get a kid out, get the shoes on. I get it. So somewhere in this mix, the kid's left in the car, it bricks.
That's rough.
The only way to get in is to jump the thing off from the front. But if some of them, they have remote access where you still have to jump the car off to get it open. But they didn't have that. So they had to call the fire department. The fire department had to break a window. They're saying, saw the car in half, get this kid out. And it was very, very hot.
Yeah. Wait, so it just locked and there's no way that they could get in? There's no access?
Not from the outside. It's bricked. You have to jump the car off, so you need like another jump pack, jumper cables, take off a panel, hook it all up. And if you don't have a jump box or jumper cables, the thing is bricked. Your only alternative is to break a window.
No way.
It's the same with like Ed Bullion has that in his Lamborghini Murcielago.
Yeah.
If it's locked and the battery's dead,
you're
breaking a
SOL.
window.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine breaking a window on the Tesla Cybertruck though? Or that front windshield's probably like $1 million itself because it's massive.
Well, that's what they did. So I went in order of people that you would care about. Puppies, children,
humans, okay.
And then, here's what you care the least about is TikTok influencers. So here's another one where a TikTok influencer was in her car, trapped. Help me, I'm trapped, I can't get out.
Yeah.
She decided to disobey Tesla's advice and do a software update on her Tesla in a Chick-fil-A parking lot, I think.
Okay.
And it was 115 degrees. They say don't do it outside when it's really hot. Do it overnight, do it she just decided to do it while she was hanging out, and the car didn't like it and bricked. She was stuck inside. because she did not know where her manual release was on her doors.
Well,
So she says, "Someone help me, please!" Like she had to have help, and someone come tell her to pull this latch down on the floor to open up her car.
So when you pick up your Cybertruck, there is somebody there to kind of teach you and train you on the ins and outs of the truck. Once in a while, maybe that person is a young girl that perhaps you don't want to look silly in front of, so you don't want to ask her a bunch of questions on how the Tesla operates. Perhaps that happened with Tyler Hoover, but maybe, that needs
I
to be...
didn't know how to work a lot of things on the Cybertruck, but I do. Yes. They did put in a manual release right up by the door, where if you do that by accident, it gives you like a warning.
Yeah.
That may be a fix with the Cybertruck, because the other ones are kind of hard to find. Because do we know where it is on the Lyric?
No.
And that's an electric door popper. We need to look
Right.
to know, because there might be one day where you're that influencer trapped in your car because it bricks.
You need to take a course on these electric cars, I feel like. You know how, I don't know if you have a regular job. I do radio, and we have to do security system type of checks and take these kind of quizzes and surveys and tests on the computer. And I feel like it's going to be that same thing. Like when you get a software update, once a year, you have to pass your cyber quiz to how to drive these EV cars, because they are pretty complicated. They're very different than regular gas cars.
I know there's a story out there of a man who died in his C6 Corvette because he didn't know where the manual release was. Like they found his body in the garage in his Corvette with like the owner's manual open, and he didn't know to go and pull right there.
What?
Yeah.
That's scary.
Because they're an early example of door poppers. But yeah, that's kind of sad. But Brianna Janelle, she's a TikToker, and it was estimated to take 24 minutes to do this update, but really it was around 40. And she was afraid of the damage of the car, so she decided to not use the manual exit and wait out the process.
Wait out the process.
Wait, so I thought she didn't know about it, but she just decided to sit in her car for 40 minutes, and it's 103 degrees.
Right.
And she's worried she's going to run out of air. What, this is national news?
I mean, TikTokers are cool right now.
This level of stupid is national news.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It is tricky, the Tesla, to understand it, and you need a whole course.
I guess I glanced over the headlines and thought that she didn't know. She did know. She was just scared that it would mess up her software update, so she just cooked herself alive. But then the TikToker regained control of the car and turned on the AC. This is USA Today. This is like...
Yeah, it is.
Okay, we're just reading this. Like, seriously. Tesla tries to give drivers all sorts of cues and clues about how to use the technology. Okay. Inside my car, it's 103 degrees, so I'm slightly freaking out. I hope I don't run out of air. I can't open the doors or the windows, otherwise I could potentially damage my car, so I'll just be stuck in here roasting like a frickin' chicken.
Roasting like a frickin' chicken.
Dripping sweat.
What is she, a Valley girl from California?
I don't know. My Chick-fil-A order has been done for 30 minutes. I'm literally sitting outside.
Oh, no.
These are quotes in a USA Today article.
Right.
What? In a follow-up video, she notified her followers that she safely regained access to her vehicle and turned on the air conditioning. I literally made it out of my car. Look, I'm sweating. The AC has never felt so good, and I never felt better. I feel like I just took a bath.
Whoa, okay. I mean, anything that has Tesla in the headlines, it's going to be splashy and make news, and that's what everyone wants to click on and talk about.
She was afraid she was going to mess up her car by manually opening the door. Okie dokie. And that is a USA Today article that is being shared all over the country. And that is the state of the union right now. The Idiocracy seemed like a funny movie 20 years ago. And then we see national news articles about people doing this, and it's just like, it's here. It's coming. That woman's going to vote. Thank you so much for watching.